Okay, hello everybody, it's Mike here. Today I've got my Stompbox project. Now this is a really good Stompbox, it sounds great. It is a box I had, which I painted up and did this design on. Box I found. Now unlock it. Now originally it was just wired, a speaker wired to the jack. You can see the hole for the jack just there. Jack's not in it because I'm wiring testing. But it's just a speaker. Now this is a bass subwoofer speaker. Now this speaker happens to be it says on it, if I can still read it. I don't know if you can, but it says there an 8B15, 8 ohm, and I can't read the rest of it, it's rubbed off. That's fine, but it's 8 ohms anyway. It was a subwoofer speaker out of a set of computer speakers. Now, I used to have it wired straight to the jack, as I said. I'm testing in a Chemo, you can see it there, sorry, Chemo preamp. Oh, sorry, if that rotated, I'm sorry. There it is, Chemo preamp. So these are really good preamps. I'm just using, I had one lying around for another project which didn't work out, so yeah. Now testing it in, so it goes into the amp. Now I've got my just basic busking amp here, which is my line 6 micro spider. Now I'm just going to plug everything in. Hold on a sec. So here's the plug. Now I'm just going to plug this into the jack. Give me a minute. I think it's one-handed here. Now, so there we go. Now we're plugged into the jack. I'm going into the Chemo amp. Now I'm going to turn the amp on. And this works. I'll just turn it up a little bit. You can hear it coming out of the amp quite well. Out of the amp there. Now if I flick the switch, it'll come through this preamp. When I flick the switch, and you can hear that it gives it a bit more boost. But for some reason, it's very hissy. And yeah, so here's my preamp circuit which I've wired up. If you can see it there, it's in pencil, sorry I should do it. Anyway, there's my Chemo preamp. So, the key is, basically it's just the speaker going into the negative side there. It's a negative out of the Chemo, or negative ground. Then we've got our battery, negative, positive. Here, sorry, I'll just get something to point with. So not really, battery, negative here and positive. The out, negative, positive, and here's the switch I've got, which is a 3DP switch. And so we've got those two wired together in and out to the, those two are together, the bypass, in and out to the thing. You can hear the amp in the background doing nice clicking sounds. Flip the switch off, sorry about that. So yeah, anyway, now, so it's in bypass mode, which is switched to this side. Yeah, anyway, now, and you've got the mic, which is mic in, which is the speaker, and yeah, into the Chemo amp. So it's all wired up correctly. It does do the amp circuit or the passive circuit, and as you can hear, if I bang near the speaker, it does give you a sound. So that is actually just coming out of the amp. I'll go right close so you can hear it. Anyway, so if anyone's got any ideas on how I can improve this, it'd be greatly appreciated, because it would be really nice to find out what is going on with the circuit, why it hisses so much. It could be because I'm using non-shielded wire on this circuit. I've also taped the bottom with just copper tape, sticky tape, and then I've wired just down here. I've wired in the ground just to give it a bit of ground. Alright, if that helps, it hasn't seemed to make any difference. So if you've got any ideas, otherwise I'm just going to wire it back up as a passive and not worry about it, because it sounds quite good as a passive. And going out of my bass amp, it sounds even better. Yeah, but I just wanted to try the circuit out. So the circuit's not really working at the moment. Do I want a 3dB switch? Is it the switch? Is something burnt out? I don't know why it hisses so much when we flip the switch. Over there, really hisses really bad. So yeah, it's I just don't know what's going on here really. Okay, back again. Now, I just wired up my, this is my other Stompbox here, which is just a triangular wood. It's a SX SBX2 or something. It's just a electric guitar pickup underneath with a metal plate. Electric guitar pickup underneath, metal plate, and an active battery. And it gives this sort of sound. And it is active, and we're getting no hiss out of this one, just to test. No hiss at all. And the straight passive out of this circuit, no hiss. And this one works. Okay, and lastly I have another one Stompbox I made. This one's out of this nice box here. So if you can see it there, it's got a nice sort of like mountain sort of design with different woods. You know, now I'm just going to bang this on the top. If I bang the top, it sounds a bit like really tinny. I think the speaker is on the underside of this. But if I flip it over to get a bit of ring, it gives it a bit more depth and the sound you want. So yeah, I might just try having a go undoing this one, and but you can see they don't, passive ones work. They all work, but they just don't. Yeah, so this one here is my concern. Why the active circuit isn't working. It doesn't really need it, so I don't, why bother? I just wanted to try it out. Maybe that kind of preamp on this type of thing might be better. This speaker didn't really need one. This speaker here doesn't need one. So yeah, anyway, thank you. If you can give me some advice, I'd be much appreciated. It'd be great. Cheers, and bless you all out there in the nice world. Thank you.